So was anybody else not expecting Apple to have an event the day before Halloween and then call it Scary Fast? Like, this is unprecedented. Like, I've never, I don't think in the history of at least covering Apple things that something like this has happened. Like, and it's in New York and it's late. Like, this is past my bedtime, first of all. I just don't even know what to expect. But as soon as they said Scary Fast and then they showed like the little Finder logo, I was like, are we getting M3? It seems like just yesterday I got my 14-inch M2 Pro Max MacBook, so now we're already going to get an M3. I can't even. I'm so excited. So obviously I don't know what's happening. I know I am going to New York to go to the event. So before I head to New York, let's take a little look at some rumors to see what we can expect at the Scary Fast random event day before Halloween. And of course it is a streaming event. So I feel like at this event, it could be really fun and spooky because it does feel like they are embracing the Halloween theme. So I'm wondering, like, should I bring a costume? Like, do I dress up? I love Halloween, and I almost was like, I don't think I can go to this event because I need to be back for trick or treat. Either way, I'm going to the event. Justine likes Halloween. That's what we're gathering from the intro of this video. Okay, let's dive in to what we can expect from Scary Fast. So here on Mac Rumors, it says that Apple has never hosted a nighttime event before. So there it is. You heard it here first. They've never done this before, which is kind of so random. I can't even wrap my mind around this. So the Scary Fast event will be focused on the Mac. So they're saying these are rumors. The rumors have been mixed about what we can expect at the event, but it sounds like we're gonna get the entire M3 chip lineup. Now, I do know previously I did go to New York for another MacBook event. I believe it was for the 16-inch MacBook like years ago. So them doing events in New York is not something new, but the whole nighttime thing, so strange. So strange, but I'm here for it. So first up, the new 14-inch and the 16-inch MacBook Pro. The models were updated with the M2 Pro, the M2 Max chips. So that was only in January. So yeah, I guess it is kind of early for an update, but it's not unheard of for Apple to refresh a Mac twice in a single year. In the rumors, it's saying the base M3 Pro chip will have a 12-core CPU, 18-core GPU with upgrades available for the 14-core and a 20-core GPU. The base M3 Max chip will have a 16-core GPU and a 32-core GPU with an option to upgrade to 40-core GPU. Now, getting the 14-inch MacBook was by far the best decision that I feel like I've ever made in my entire life, which maybe that's not saying much about my entire life, but for me, traveling so much again, having this 14-inch has been so key. The 16-inch was just a little bit too big, and the performance on this thing is so beyond impressive. I did get the 8 terabyte, so I'm hoping that they have a bigger internal drive. I would get it for sure. You better believe it, because being able to work directly off of this and not having to have external drives, it's so great. It's so amazing. It says there's a recent rumor suggesting that the 14-inch, 16-inch MacBook Pro will get more power-efficient mini LED displays, so there's a chance we'll also see some tweaks to display performance. If we get the M3 upgrade and a new mini LED display, the MacBook Pro models could have significant improvements in their battery life, which would totally make sense, because especially if you are getting a more power-efficient display, that will help with the battery life as well. Now, the iMac is something that I feel desperately did need an update. I'm so upset because we just got my dad the M1 Silver Mac for Christmas or whenever. I'm not even sure if it was a holiday. I think we just said, Dad, you need a new Mac. And me and my sister got that for him. So it looks like they are going to be refreshing the 24-inch iMac because that's still using the M1 chip, which is kind of wild to think about. If anyone remembers this video where I unboxed all of the colors, still to this date, one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. So it looks like the iMac is expected to get the updates, and also the 13-inch MacBook Pro is still using the M1. So that could definitely be a huge boost in performance, going from the M1 to the M3. Also, do we even need the 13-inch MacBook Pro now? Because there's the MacBook Air, it's a really confusing Mac lineup. I think they might even just do away with the MacBook Pro 13-inch because I feel like the MacBook Air is so, well, I don't know anything. I'm just speculating and talking out loud and spewing my thoughts live here for you. Saying there won't be a noticeable change to the iMac, but it looks like maybe they'll tweak the stand. Okay. Upgrade to Wi-Fi 6E is likely, as well as Bluetooth 5.3. The M3 iMac is reportedly being tested in orange, blue, pink, and silver finishes. Okay. I think they'll do some different colors. USB-C accessories. Okay, I need the Duo charger in USB-C, please, because I'm struggling now that the only thing that I need to bring the lightning cable for is my Duo charger. We need to update that. The Magic Mouse, the Magic Trackpad, the Magic Keyboard, those are all still USB-C, so maybe they'll just kind of bloop, drop those in as the transition to Apple's USB-C continues. So here for it. And of course, if you don't have a USB-C cable, I know where you can get one, pink iJustinecables.com. And of course they come in pink, so you know, that's the key detail. There was also an article that says what not to expect. I love this. It says, nope, what's not to expect at Apple's Scary Fast event. M3 13-inch MacBook Pro, M3 13-inch and 15-inch MacBook Air, no MacBook Pro, Mac Studio, Mac Mini, no new iPads, no iPhone SE 4, no Vision Pro headsets, no new AirPods lineup, which they're gonna have to do that soon because those AirPods Max are still lightning. And the last thing on this list is no HomePod. Okay, so Scary Fast, I feel like it's going to be focusing, like they said, mostly on the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook and possibly the iMac. They have to update the iMac. They have to. It's an M1, it's so old. It's like, put it in the retirement home. So if you guys wanna watch the event, it is happening at 5 p.m. Pacific on Monday, October 30th, which is still so weird because usually they do like Tuesday events. This is all so wild, oh my goodness. I am so excited and I'm still debating, do I wear a costume? If you guys wanna watch some more videos, I'll put them here on the end screen. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What do you think this event is gonna be about? I mean, I think we all know what the event's gonna be about, so feel free to leave a comment anyway.